Round 1 in the Western Conference begins. The Rockets look to show the world that their motivation can overpower the doubters and carve the path to success. The first step starts tonight against the Warriors. Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
The playoff battle in the West starts off with a bang right here. Game 1. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Now Golden State's starting 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Moody. And it's Green in at center. And for the Rockets, at the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. Alperen Şengün out there with Brooks. And it's Thompson in at the 3. Outside, Green. On the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pass to Podziemski. Green with the rebound. Green against Van Fleet. Now Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. Just 5 to shoot. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Green's got the first 3 points tonight for the Rockets.
Exactly how you run the pick and roll. Green looking very comfortable and confident in these sets.
Stolen by Brooks. Here's Van Vliet, and he makes that one.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Green with a screen on Green. Launches it. And the Warriors miss again. Rockets have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Brooks, the pass to Şengün. Down low, here's Thompson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now here's Butler. Back to Curry. Stop the run, and it's good on the way in.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Ooh, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Thompson inside, defended by Moody. Nice shot by Thompson.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. For Brooks. Butler, no good.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Brooks is this team's agitator and instigator. He wants to spark the group with his energy at both ends of the floor.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Brooks.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 8-point game. Pass to Moody. Curry deciding where to go with it. Now, here's Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Butler. The Rockets pull it in.
Well, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Van Vliet outside. Out to the right wing. Şengün against Green. Şengün no good. Warriors trail by 8. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Udoka. David?
Now, I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said Steph is so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't work against him. The matchups will be fluid. He'll see a lot of different guys coming at him. He's looking and needing a total group effort. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Golden State's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Butler, a screen on Green. And Curry has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Here's Green. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Green's got 5.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. On defense, Houston leading by 5. And it's good for 2.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. Pass to Green. Shoots over Podziemski. Green, no luck. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Podziemski. And by Green. Here's Butler. Again, Golden State.
This is the best place for Butler to shoot it from. He's excellent at that in-between shot.
Outside, Green to the paint. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. And it goes on Draymond Green. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
The free throw drops for Şengün.
You can almost see the hunger and focus in the eyes of Alperen Şengün. I mean, this guy completely locked in on doing as much as he can for his team when he's out there.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. So we'll see Stephen Curry go to the line right here. And Van Vliet picks one up. The Warriors shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Good from Stephen Curry.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
Green deciding where to go with it. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. And it's the Warriors on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
This is what separates Green from most bigs. A point forward who excels at passing.
Outside, Green. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in. Green's got 7.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Outside, Butler. Back to Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Outside, Green. Pass to Şengün. It's good from long range. 6 points for him.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Podziemski finds Curry. Green with a screen on Van Vliet. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. And the Warriors lead by 1.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Alperen Şengün. And the Warriors also making a change. Kuminga's checked in. Van Vliet passes to Brooks. Another miss by Houston. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Butler, let's go. Thompson with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Brooks. And Green with the basket on the assist by Brooks.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Here's Kuminga. Pass to Green. Thompson against Kuminga. Over Thompson. Kuminga, no good.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up and with it.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Podziemski with it. Covered by Van Vliet. Stolen by Thompson. Now here's Van Vliet. He's defended by Podziemski. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Green kicks to Kuminga. Floats it up for Kuminga. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Now here's Van Vliet. And it's Smith finishing it off.
This is the belief Smith's teammates have in him, which is why they look for him to take that shot.
Butler dishes to Green. The three. Rockets with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Smith finds Van Vliet. Thompson with it. They kick it out to Green. Thompson sets the pick for Green. Offensive rebound. From downtown, hits the three-point bomb. Green's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Rockets.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
To Kuminga. Moody with it. He's against Green. 5 on the clock. Takes the three. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 5 points so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the wide open shot from Green. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. The screen from Thompson. For the three. The shot missing. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Butler. Green with a screen on Van Vliet. And that one, good. He has 7.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And it's Smith penetrating, and the basket is good.
And the defense gets in Smith's face inside, but he shows real poise by not backing down.
Outside Butler. Outside Kuminga. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in for Amen Thompson. Tari Eason comes in for Dylan Brooks. Whitmore, he's checked in for Jalen Green. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. The Warriors have shot just 1 free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game. He's off on the first. And the Rockets making a change here. Shepard's checked in. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Şengün. The rebound by Post.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Hield finds Curry. And he banks in the layup. Curry's got 17.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then there's Whitmore. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Pass to Curry. Curry gets it, keeps his balance, and finishes the play.
And the driving force behind multiple chips. Curry knows when and how to take over at the offensive end.
Here's Whitmore. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. To the middle, stolen by Holiday. And here comes Smith, leading the fast break. And it's slammed in by Smith.
And you see how fast Smith leaks out. He loves running in the open floor.
Warriors leading by 3. They set the pick. Curry outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rocket shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Here's Whitmore. Covered by Hield. That shot is off. Curry setting the pick for Hield. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Eason against Payton. Pass to Şengün. Smith outside. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Smith's got the game tied up here for Houston. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Whitmore. Covered by Hield. Holiday, a screen on Hield. Here's Whitmore. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Pass to post. At the top of the key, Curry. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Curry's got 21.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Inside. That's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Smith kicks to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Whitmore. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Post. Payton right side. It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Şengün. The kick out to Holiday. Here's Whitmore. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
This is what I love about Whitmore, his fearless attitude and that ability to draw foul.
The Rockets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. Houston making some changes. Brooks comes in for Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Buddy Hield. He hits the second from the line. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now Curry. He's got 21. Green with a screen on Van Vliet. And Green slams it in.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
Oh, here's Van Vliet on the wing. Brooks. Back to Whitmore. Pass to Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way. Jump shot is good. Van Vliet's got his second basket of the game. Podziemski on the wing. Whitmore defending. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. It's on Cam Whitmore. The Warriors have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Whitmore. Şengün with the screen for Whitmore. Off target with his three. Golden State's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Kuminga kicks to Curry. Eason against Kuminga. Here's Podziemski. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 5 assists tonight. Rockets trail by 3. Van Vliet with it. Pass to Eason. Back to Van Vliet. Curry with the rebound. Golden State's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And here is Payton. Brooks covering. Here's Green. Outside for Curry. This one for 3. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Rockets have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Van Vliet against Curry. Rocket 6. Back to Whitmore. The Warriors pull it in. And Curry has it in the corner. Brooks against Payton. Pass to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. And here is Brooks. Another miss by Houston.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Eason. Here's Whitmore. He's defended by Podziemski. To the middle. Van Vliet against Curry. Van Vliet with the bucket.
Van Vliet, for his size, is pretty tricky.
Warriors leading by 4. Curry finds Podziemski. Green, the screen. No one near him. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
That one falls. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Whitmore. He's defended by Pajemski. Van Vliet looking around. To the inside. Here's Şengün. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Golden State's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Here's Curry. Curry getting it done inside.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Started floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So for the Rockets, Smith checked in for Şengün. Thompson comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Green in for Whitmore. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Golden State. Moody comes in for Curry. The Rockets trail. Here's Van Vliet. He's got 8. Here's Thompson. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low. Butler against Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Green in the high post. Smith with some nice D. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Green. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Green's got 14 points for the game.
Green is a made bucket getter, and his number has been called all night, and he has delivered.
To the paint. And Green gets it to go.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Van Vliet passes to Smith. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Brooks. Warriors with the rebound. Butler finds Pajemski. Now Green. Pass to Pajemski. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Brooks outside. Back to Van Vliet. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn around.
Now here's Butler. Now Pajemski. Green with a screen on Van Vliet. Pajemski with it. Now Smith defending. Shot by Pajemski, no good. Van Vliet kicks to Thompson. Pass to Van Vliet. To the middle. Here's Green. That one doesn't go. Nice defense from Kuminga. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of the game. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Outside, Green. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Green's got 5 points now in the quarter.
But we'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick, our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Houston Rockets.
They're letting that team fire away from deep, and it's not doing them any favors. Something got to change, Jet.
Yeah, hard to win when you're giving guys all day to shoot.
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game one, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
NBA playoffs, round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Curry has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Golden State's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Setting the floor for the Warriors. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moses Moody is out there with Butler. And it's Green in at the 5 spot. And here is Van Vliet after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Back to Van Vliet. And that's good off the glass that time. Van Vliet's got 12 points in the game.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. That means a strong finisher for his side.
Butler finds Podziemski. Outside Curry. Curry on the drive. And he converts the layup. Curry's got 31 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Thompson. And it's Brooks in the corner. Fires from deep. Thompson misses. Warriors leading by 5. Green with the ball. Now defended by Şengün. A nice shot by Moody.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
From deep, Brooks drills the three-pointer.
Dylan Brooks comes right back with his own 3. Boy, I love his competitiveness.
Pass to Podziemski. Outside, Green. Van Vliet against Curry. Back to Butler. Stolen by Brooks. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance. Van Vliet on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And now just a 3-point Warrior lead. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Outside Butler. Down low. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got 17 now.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. Here's Podziemski, headed by Green. Moody the pass to Green. That shot misses. Nice D from Brooks.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to Şengün. 5 to shoot. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Here's Podziemski. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Brooks.
Brooks not shy about firing away. I mean, it's important that he continues to make these jump shots he's taking.
Podziemski with it. He's got 17. Pass to Moody. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Thompson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good, Moody. Moody hits them both. Rockets trail by 4. It's Brooks on the wing. Thompson outside. There's the three. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Moody. Brooks against Butler. 6 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Podziemski. And it's good off the back rim and in. Podziemski's got 4 points this quarter. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. Outside, Green. Pass to Brooks. Lets it go with the three. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists tonight. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. Warriors leading by 3. Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Finds a way, this time inside.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Van Vliet left side. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
The defense gets physical inside, and guess what? The tenacious Fred Van Vliet ready for it.
Now here's Green. Pass to Butler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I don't think you can get too physical with Butler because he's so smart and clever in how he gets into the defender to draw the foul.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Fires from 18. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors leading by 5 to the inside. Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
An aggressive mentality, always part of Jimmy Butler's game, taking it right at the defense.
Brooks, the pass to Şengün. Can't hit from in close. The Warriors have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Curry. 11 feet out and he hits it. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Van Vliet passes to Şengün. Now here's Green. Lets the 3 fly. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. One-on-one here. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Rockets have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Warriors leading by 9. And here is Curry. He has 35. Kuminga up top, headed by Green. Pass to Podziemski. Over Brooks. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Houston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Boy, they showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for him.
And that one falls for Brooks. The Warriors lead it. Pass to Butler. Now Hield, headed by Green. Hield attacking. Green with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Smith kicks to Green. It's rebounded by Payton. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Podziemski. And again, no good by Golden State. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Van Vliet outside. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Van Vliet's got 9 points now in just the second half.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Pass to Hield. Three-pointer. Rockets with the rebound. Van Vliet outside. And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Houston making some changes. Jock Landale's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Whitmore in for Fred Van Vliet. And Golden State also making a change. Spencer's checked in. Pass to Landale. Houston moving it around. Smith sets the pick for Green. 6 on the shot clock. Over to the wing. And Whitmore gets it to go on the assist by Green. Green's got 5 assists tonight. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Spencer, the pass to Butler. miss after miss right now.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And it's Green missing.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Houston's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. For the lead, the Warriors pull it in.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Inside, here's Post. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Hey, when you've got a laser like Hield that can score it, those assist opportunities just go way up.
Smith with a screen on Pete. Into the lane. Offensive rebound. They kick it out to Green. Nice hit again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
For Houston, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple. First free throw is good.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways.
Smith hits them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Here's Butler, count it from 12. Butler's got 8 points.
You know, over time with hard work, Butler has become a consistent shooter, and yet his jump shot, I think, continues to evolve.
Smith sets the pick for Whitmore. Lays it up and banks it in. 9 points in the game so far.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Butler just excellent at finding ways to get to the stripe, especially when he's near the basket.
The Warriors have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And he makes the first.
You know, when you're looking to create a culture, a championship-type culture for your team, you want guys like JB, guys that are tough, accountable, and consistent.
And so Butler nails both of them. Rockets trail by 3. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Smith with a screen on Hield. Snatched up. Here's Landale. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 6th assist on the night. Green against Hield. They set the pick. Here's Butler. No good that time. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Cam Whitmore is out there with Williams. And it's Eason in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And they take the lead. Şengün's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Rockets. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Over to the left wing. Outside Curry. The three ball from Curry.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
The Rockets trail. Now here's Williams. Pass to Whitmore. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Free throw good. Whitmore. Shepard's checked in for Williams. And both free throws good for Whitmore. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Post. Outside Curry. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup. Curry's got 40 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Here's Whitmore. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
And when you watch Whitmore, he's much bigger than your average wing. Creates a different type of matchup.
Free throw good. Whitmore. And both free throws good for Whitmore. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
And Curry's really a master at drawing contact. The defense has to be careful when defending him.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
That one misses.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Shepard, the pass to Smith. Looking for Easton. He gets it there, and they pick up 2.
When he's dropping dimes, an opponent gets very nervous dealing with Jabari Smith.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Hield. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Whitmore. Screen by Smith. And he makes good on the layup. And it's a 3-point Houston lead.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Now here's Curry. Over Shepard. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Curry's got 43 points.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. The Rockets making a switch here. Van Vliet's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Podziemski, he's checked in for Heel. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He's happy with how they've been playing. He told them, hey, they had their chance, but this is where we take it from them. This is our game and our series. He's got him pretty fired up, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Here's Whitmore. Shot clock at 6. To the inside, Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
Now Curry. Pass to post. Floats it up for Kuminga. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Boy, it doesn't get much better than that. Curry with a really nice screen.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Houston. It's a one-point game. Again, the Rockets score.
It's a shot some guys don't like, but Van Vliet gets it dialed in.
The Warriors have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. To tie it up. Nailed from three-point land. Curry's got 46 points.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Yes, they have. He's made all 4 of his shots this quarter. Definitely looking to be a dangerous guy.
And Şengün throws it down.
Working that pick and roll action superbly. Şengün knows exactly where he needs to be.
Curry with it. To the middle. Here's Post. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Post has got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Smith against Kuminga. Here's Van Vliet. The Warriors pull it in. Curry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Take the lead, and he knocks down the jumper. Curry's got 48.
And you can just see the confidence level growing with each shot that he's made. That's now 5 of 5 here in the fourth.
And guys, in that case, his teammates should really just keep getting him the ball until he misses or pulls off. Because right now, he's got it going.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Payton outside. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man. When Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Here's Post. On its way from Curry for 2. Şengün with the rebound. And for Houston, they're shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's Whitmore. Shoots over Podziemski. And that one's good, Whitmore. Whitmore's got 10 points in the quarter. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Outside, Kuminga. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Van Vliet.
You got to love Van Vliet's fearlessness, and I think that's why his teammates look up to him as a leader.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Houston.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
And the first one at the line is good. Houston making some changes. Brooks checked in for Smith. Thompson comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Green in for Cam Whitmore. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Warriors trail by 3. Curry, wide open. His three-pointers off the mark. And Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. Count it. Van Vliet's got 24.
More points for Van Vliet, putting some spice on that pumpkin tonight.
Moody the pass to Green. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Golden State moving it around. Green with a screen on Green. 6 to shoot. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Green.
And that IQ of Green, just sizing up defenses and making the right read in that pick and roll.
Now here's Thompson. Out to Brooks. Van Vliet against Curry. To the paint. Here's Şengün. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Warriors trail by 5. Outside Green. Outside Curry. Shoots over Van Vliet. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Curry's got 50 points.
With the game on the line, things in the balance, he's been clutch. 6 of 8 coming down the stretch.
Şengün gets to Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got 20 points.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Here's Pajemski, headed by Green. Green with a screen on Green. Pajemski with it. He's against Green. Just 3 to shoot. Yet another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Curry against Van Vliet. Pass to Green. A floater, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Really good body control by Green. He's able to adjust off the contact and do so at a really high level.
That's good from Green.
Hey, it's hard not to gush about Green. I mean, he's one of the more exciting talents to enter this league in quite some time.
Count! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
One shot.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Houston leading by 4. Pass to Brooks. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. And there's a minute 45 left. And yep, another basket.
What a performance. He's now tied for 3rd most points in single-game playoff history.
Well, GA, the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd leave his name in the record books.
And that 57 ties him with Donovan Mitchell's bubble game back in 2020.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Van Vliet, despite his size, he's not backing down from any contact. He looks to draw foul.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Curry against Van Vliet. The shot by Curry, no good. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Şengün. Green with the ball. He's defended by Podziemski. The Rockets again can't hit.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody wants to ease up off the breeze.
Offensive rebound. Butler. Oh! Thrown down by Butler.
And that's exactly why they call him Jimmy Bucket. Butler, a clutch performer, one of the best we have in the league.
Late in the game, big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 7. .40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The shot by Curry, no good. Green in the high post. Curry meets him. Green finds Thompson. And Şengün throws it down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And so it's Houston with it. And here is Van Vliet. So we see the Rockets get the win here. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
Kevin, momentum so critical. And they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Fred VanVleet.